47 hours of violence, tension, and confrontation ended late Sunday in Brooklyn, only after 9 hostages managed to escape from a sporting goods store where 4 gunmen had barricaded themselves after police broke up a robbery attempt late Friday. The gunmen, who identified themselves as being Muslims, then surrendered, and even as they were being booked, reports were circulating that their robbery attempt was to obtain guns, possibly for use in self-defense and possibly against members of other Muslims. This theory got more than its share of credibility after an attack at this house in Washington last Thursday, in which 7 people, all members of a Muslim sect, were killed. Today, a spokesman of the Washington group accused the followers of Elijah Muhammad, another Muslim sect based in Chicago, of the murders. The Nation of Islam has made no reply as yet to today's charges. Violence has been associated in the public mind with the Muslims since the mid-60s when Malcolm X was slain. But the tens of thousands of American blacks who call themselves Muslims have also won quiet admiration and commendation for the constructive aspects of their community, aspects not generally publicized.
Okay, we got it.
Charges homicide, robbery 1, he's been advised of his constitutional
That's
rights.
correct.
Taking him and trying to lodge him in the cell.
Lights.
Turn on.
Oh, right out.
Okay, good. You go ahead. Go ahead. Here. Watch it. You want to talk? You want to talk to us?
Paul, get a mic in.
What was it like? Tell us how you're...
They don't want to... There's no reason why you just can't answer a few questions.
Why don't you pose for us?
A lot of people...
And we'll leave you alone.
A couple questions. Why don't you ask a couple of questions and... A lot of people have been worried about you if you can just tell us.
Camera behind you.
More coming out the back.
Okay.
Yeah, cut.
Will you go with me?
Let him go.
What would make you think you were being hit? Pull out the front.
Well,
I'm sorry. Robbery and murder of a police officer. Yes, he has. Searched.
Taken into the cell.
Taking himself at the...
Lieutenant, that's my identification on
You passed the trace test.
Bring up the desk, please. Wait.
That's correct. Lies of his rights.
Step forward a little for us now, give this straight back.
You're lodging him in the cell.
That's correct.
Which one is this, Lieutenant?
Get back there.
What was that, Lou? That name?
It's a Muslim name. I can't pronounce it.
Is that that long one, Lou? That Alma Busing or something like that?
Right.
I think so.
Gentlemen, you all passed the test. Thank you.
Who's that third man?
Okay? Go ahead. We're all set? Tomorrow afternoon, the presentation of evidence concerning the incident at the sporting goods store on Broadway will be presented to the grand jury. We're not sure at this moment how long that will take, but we do expect that it will run into at least Tuesday before it's completed.
Is there any indication, Mr. Gold, when these men might be booked?
The probability is that that will be another 2 or 3 hours.
What will the charges against them be?
Among other things, murder, kidnapping, the robbery, possession of weapons, attempted murder of the 2 police officers who were wounded, among other charges.
Can you tell us if they made any statement whatsoever? Not what they said, but did they make a statement?
I have no comment on that.
You have any identities that you can give us at this time?
No, I'm not in a position to do that at this time.
Is the man in the hospital out of surgery yet, or do you know?
The last report that I had is that he is still in surgery and he has not come out yet.
And he'll be booked by telephone, Mr. Gold?
No, he will not be booked by telephone. He will be arraigned in due course when he's physically able to undergo the proceedings that must take place in order to accomplish that.
Why a grand jury? What does holding a grand jury investigation mean rather than holding a regular arraignment?
In order for a man to be prosecuted for private murder or any felony for that matter, there must be a grand jury presentation. And that's what's being commenced tomorrow.
What's your best guess, Mr. Gold, when the grand jury will file an indictment?
Well, I don't know what the grand jury will do. That lies within their judgment after they hear all the evidence that's presented to it. And the grand jury presentation will begin sometime tomorrow. We expect that it will continue into Tuesday, and we hope that the case will be completed sometime during Tuesday, at which time the grand jury will arrive at its decision.
Now, it's been stated that one person got away.
I have no comment on that.
Did you talk to all 3 suspects?
I have no comment on that.
Mr. Gold, arrangements have been made for counsel for one of the defendants. What about the other 3? The other 3?
I have no comment concerning anything relating to the defendants. I'm not permitted to do so. Under the rules of fair trial, free press, I'm not permitted to make any statements concerning the defendants themselves, anything they might have said or not said. nor may I say anything concerning counsel.
Mr. Gold, assuming the grand jury acts on Tuesday or someday this week, how soon would the trial begin?
Well, that would depend to a very large extent on the defense. They do have certain rights provided for by law, and there's no way for me to know what course it will take in that regard.
How soon would the prosecution be ready to go to trial?
We will be ready for trial, assuming that there is an indictment. We will be ready for trial immediately thereafter.
What kind of bail are you going to ask for?
No bail.
No, District Attorney Gold,